Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing? I hope you are good. It's been a while I made a video like this, and I'm very sorry to my old subscribers who is here to see me post every weekend. But at the end of the day, I posted no video for like a couple of months, and I'm very sorry about that because of my disappearance. I've been busy. There is a lot of work here, and I'm going to make it up for you guys. I'm back fully. I'm back. So, in case you are joining the channel for the first time, please subscribe. You are onto Ogbule Godwin, aka Niger Trucker. All I do here is trucking talks. Anything transportation, we talk about it on this channel. And today, I'm going to make a very important talk, share my simple experience with you, just like I have been doing. There is this question someone asked me today, and I think I should make a video about it so that many people who might have such question in their mind will have the answer on this video. He asked me if trucking industry in Nigeria is lucrative as it is in other countries. What do you think? Yes or no? My own answer is yes. Do you know why? In Nigeria trucking industry, it is very lucrative because there are not too much trucking companies in Nigeria. Most of the trucking companies in Nigeria are manufacturers. Like Dangote is a manufacturer, which is the company I work with. Bua is a manufacturer, which is the company many of my colleagues work with. Arab Contractor is under construction. What is it called? Julius Berger is under construction. I don't know why this camera is shaking. So when I say Dangote and these companies are manufacturers here, it's because all the trucks they have is for their own personal use. It's not commercialized. They use it to carry the manufactured goods they have on their desk. So it is not really for commercial. So that is one of the reasons. And these people are has the major trucks in Nigeria. So that is why many people think there are really too much truck in Nigeria, but there is no a lot of trucking industry in Nigeria because most of the trucks belongs to manufacturers who use it for personal use. So it is not commercialized. You understand? Before you get a trucking company, there are a few of them, which is GPC, TSL, TTL, name them. There are very few. So it is very lucrative. But there is one thing that makes it challenging when it comes to trucking industry in Nigeria. And those things are traffic wardens, the traffic officers. Those traffic officers, last man, road safety, trace, MOP, mention them. So these people make the work very frustrating. They make people, so when I said they make people lose their job, like some of us are working with companies, maybe we are their target, mostly. We are their target, not really truck owners. Because the kind of allegation they will give you, if a company would manage to bail their truck, I don't think they will give you the truck again. They will say you're a reckless driver. And no one was there to give evidence or to speak for you. They will think the traffic officers are saying the truth. So most of the time, if they target us, they set you up, and when they head their truck down, and times most of the time, just like I'm saying, you really did nothing. They just hold their truck for nothing, and your company sent you an errand. They sent you to deliver a load before morning, and they hold you down throughout the night. The following day, their client might be calling, and they are told that you are being held. So after bailing the truck, they might not want you to work with them again. So that is when I said you might lose your job because of these people. They are very terrible. So most of the time, some truckers wouldn't want to lose their job. They'd end up borrowing money to pay up the expected amount they are requesting, and so that they can free them and they can secure the job. And it is very terrible. So imagine you a trucker and who works with a company and they are facing this kind of a thing. You wouldn't be happy. You would like to stay on your own, or you wouldn't even want to be in the industry anymore. So it is terrible. Lose their job. They make people leave trucking. They make people abandon their truck for a very long time. So another people who make this work frustrating is the touts, the aboro. They are the one who makes this work very frustrating. At the end of the day, after paying a lot of money, making unnecessary, unexpected expenses, you end up going home with nothing. The Agboros own, I don't know which one is better between Agboro and the road safety, which is the traffic wardens. I don't know which is better, but this Agboro, they threaten you with weapon. The traffic officers, like the trace, the police, they threaten you too with gun. But the Agboro is quite better because the government is not paying them. They are just living on you to survive. They are taking all those money on you to make sure they have something on their own table, which is, I don't really take it as something understandable, but at least I should consider them as lazy people. And most of the time, they have no other thing to do than to disturb you. And the money they are taking from you is not that much. But because there are plenty of them, which you give this one, you give this one, you give this one, the money keep accumulating that. At the end of the day, you find out that you have removed a chunk of money from the money you collected from the load. But these people called traffic wardens, the, the kind of money they expect from you is too much. At times, you borrow money to put on the one you have on the load to make sure you pay them the debt they are, to pay them the money they are requesting. They request an obvious amount that if you check it, the money you collected for the load you are carrying is not even quarter of the money they are requesting. And at times, because you have promised to deliver a load to a client the following day or the same day, you pay them the money you borrow to complete so that you wouldn't lose a client or so that the load you are carrying would not get damaged. So these are the things we face, and the government are not looking into it. And when you ask me if I should, if I'm not making moves like reporting to the official, if you report to them, they will not do anything. They will not do anything. Most of the time, they set you up and give you allegations, things you didn't do. They will write it on you. They will say you did it, and there is no one to really speak for you. So the trucking industry is messed up by these traffic officers. Many truck owners have lost their truck because of these people. Some people who was very interested in trucking has lost interest because of these people. They make the work hectic. They disturb you from morning till morning. It is very disturbing. So these are the challenges we face in this trucking industry that make people who really want to join lose interest even before they could step into a truck or even before they could get a commercial license. So assuming I have somebody with me who would want to learn trucking, and after seeing what I face every day, the person will lose interest and said he's not going to continue. He doesn't like the job. After all, the money I'm making is going back to traffic wardens. It's going back to the arboros. So what's the need? He will quit. So we are just feeding from hand to mouth. We are touching money, but none of them are being saved for our future. It is terrible, and that is what we face in Nigeria here. So I hope many of you have your question. Yeah, if you know a way to work against these traffic wardens, you're going to be a big boy, a big man in Nigeria when you involve yourself in trucking industry in Nigeria. So when you say if it is lucrative, my answer is yes, it is lucrative. But the challenges in it, at the end of the day, you lose everything. Every single dime you make on that trucking industry is going back to traffic officers. And it is not going to traffic pocket. Like now, there is these things they are doing in Lagos. Nigerians are greedy. This traffic warden, they collect money from us, they buy their own truck, they call people to drive them. Now, a traffic warden, the traffic officer, like a last man, someone the Nigerian traffic department employed to take care of the traffic, bought a truck. This truck has no plate number. This truck has no papers. And if they are being stopped on the way, they will call the traffic officer who owns the truck and say, hello, someone here says the truck belongs to you. Is it true? And say yes. That is how the so Nigeria is just greedy. They know how to maneuver what is yours. They are the one disturbing you to abandon your own business, but they are into that business. And it is very, very disturbing. And this is what we face. And this is all I have to talk about this topic. Thanks for watching. See you next time on the same channel. Bye bye.